I used to feel like a failure because it was taking so long for me to accomplish my dreams. I don't really feel that way anymore. I remember back in high school, I spent hours upon hours of my day working on and fantasizing about my dreams and goals. Dreaming about stepping into a wrestling ring, longing to step on a stage and perform in front of bustling crowds, yearning for the opportunity to act in or direct my dream film project. And as I got older, I noticed that even when I felt myself getting closer to those goals, I felt just as much like I was traveling away from them. I'd see artist after artist achieve the level of notoriety I believed I deserved. Actors put on the performance of a lifetime. Wrestlers put on match of the year candidate one after the other. Read more comic books than I care to even admit, but it felt as if I was stagnant. I would talk to people, and I remember one specific conversation I had with a girl from my high school. I told her that I wish I had been born into a more wealthy family, or that I was able to figure things out at a younger age. The response I got is one that sticks with me all the time. Working for your goals builds character, or at least to paraphrase that. Over the years, I've had so many amazing moments with my friends over the years. Nights that I won't forget and nights that I can't remember with the people who I won't forget. I've made friends, lost friends, I've tried things out. I've come to realize that some things may just not work for me anymore. But that's okay. At the time of writing this, I'm only 23. I'll probably be 24 by the time I drop this, but I don't know. There's only a few days to go. Nonetheless, I think I get so caught up sometimes in my adult responsibilities and striving for my goals that I forget to relax at times. Take your time. Don't stress yourself out. I'm sure we've all been in a situation where we get a day and we set out to accomplish all these goals. I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, and I also want to do that. Only to fail at that and feel like part of our day was once again wasted. I think we need to stop thinking about jumping from 1 to 100 or even 1 to 10. Let's break this down to the most finite complexity we can. How about instead of those 100 steps, we take just one or even half a step? By no means am I saying to pussyfoot around and put everything off. I think we're all able to make the proper decision on understanding what needs to be done one way or the other. I just think that when we talk about building, we shouldn't look at the maximum we can get when we try to shoot as large as possible, but maybe how far a couple small jumps will bring us. Now, I'm still working on my followings on the likes of Spotify and Apple Music. By the way, if you have some time, go and give my recent tracks some listens. But I digress. If you were to take a look at my YouTube for music using this method, I've been able to grow my following like I've never have before. I recently passed 500 subs on that channel, which blows my mind because last year I had less than 50. To see the way I've been able to cultivate there, with me focusing on the smaller goals, has been a hell of a ride, if I'm being honest. But enough about me though, I want to talk about all of us. We so often will take a look at social media and A, let it derail our day, and B, let the perception of life that everybody else is perpetuating make us feel like our lives don't measure up, like they're insignificant compared, like we don't amount to the same. Social media can do that to you though. It can make you believe that someone else's life may be better than yours, as if the view of life that they want you to see makes them more successful than you. Social media not only gives us the ability to connect with the world, but it makes it easier than ever to lie and shift the narrative in your favor. I can easily take a few photos with a nice car and some jewelry on and make it look like I'm living the most lavish image of life there is, but in reality, there's a great chance that we're all in the same if not similar spaces, trying to figure this thing out, and that's okay. Most people don't fully get a grasp on things until they're in their 30s. Some people don't manage until they're in their 40s. If you were born in the year 2000 like me, or are generally a part of Gen Z or a millennial, I think it's okay that you're not there yet. Build your foundation, structure your domain, brick by brick. Otherwise, you build a structure that is unstable and will come tumbling down one day. We've seen it happen over and over again, time and time, with people who the internet chooses to make overnight stars simply from a meme. Ultimately, what I'm saying is, the slow grind 9 times out of 10 is better than getting everything at once. And it's okay to take time. If something is truly for you, You have to wait for it and build towards it.